Did they not have booze?
Nope, no booze in the lobby. Hi, Andrew. We're at the St. Luke's Theater, about to see Disaster, the musical.
Disaster the Musical is the scary movie of musicals. It's a collection of 1970s disaster movie tropes into one mishmash.
It's gotten great reviews, and I'm looking forward to it. End of the day, it's next door to Joe Allen, so either way,
It's a win-win
situation.
Even if the show sucks, we can go get a tasty bite next door. Yeah, St. Luke's Theater is sort of the safe off-Broadway option, whereas we are more of the let's go to Brooklyn option.
Yeah. We'll see you at intermission of a 2-hour show.
Oh, there's an intermission.
Yes.
Oh, it's fancy.
So it's intermission.
That expression says
Yeah.
it all.
I would summarize the plot, but there is no plot.
Well, there's sort of a plot. I mean, it's the same plot that every disaster movie had.
Yes.
In the 70s. It's a series of inventive musical parodies of the hits of the 70s.
Yes. They know how cheesy they are.
It's clever, it's not smart.
Yes, that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah. The musical parodies are very inventive in the way that they stitch together a song from the 70s and weave it into the plot lines.
A lot of references to the 1970s. If you're
That I don't think that anybody even gets anymore.
Yeah.
I think that the 70s as an era for referencing is maybe going the way of... I did find myself smiling in spite of myself.
Yes, I felt
often. Jennifer Simard is killing it as the obligatory nun character.
Yes.
When did nuns stop being mandatory in every movie ever?
They do really capture the idea of a 1970s disaster film.
Your
with
Towering Inferno,
Earthquake,
your...
Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, but...
There's only so far you can go with this idea.
I just can't help thinking that I would be having much more fun if I'd had a few drinks beforehand.
Trust me, I did have a few drinks, and I'm...
Oh, you're still not like...
Very alcohol friendly.
Maybe alcohol mandatory.
Yes. Let's go back inside, though, and see Act 2 of Disaster at St. Luke's Theater. Okay, resistance is futile. In the second act, I just gave up, and I said, this thing is funny, it's enjoyable, and I love it. I had a great time.
I had some moments like that, but on the whole, this comes across very 30 Rock to me, but not in a good way, like a 30 Rock episode. More like a thing that 30 Rock would parody. Or
yeah.
I wanted to give myself over again. If I'd had a cocktail or two, I think it would have been easier. So here's our recommendation then. You're going to want to go to Joe Allen before the show and have a couple of stiff drinks.
It's really low tech, no budget, no scenery, but somehow they managed to win me over.
For something this low budge, it's got to be really tight. And I get the feeling that after running for a while, it'll actually tighten up and get to be the show that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
You gotta be real smart to be this dumb. I just never got there for me. Red light on my,
Really? No, I would say green light. We'll have a couple of drinks before the show.
Have a couple drinks during the show.
Yeah, sneak a flask in. A green light and a red light for Disaster at St. Luke's Theater.